Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. If you are new, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Today is card day and I am going to feature one of the new bundles coming in May 3rd, on May 3rd, I should say. And it is so adorable. It's called Sweet Songbirds. I'll show it to you in just a minute because I want to show you the card first. This is a Criss Cross card. I believe it's called a Criss Cross Funfold Card. But I saw a girl named Robin Ambra do it. And she's not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I don't think. But it was posted quite a while ago. And so I just took her design and I created one myself. But I've seen these other people do them too, but I just happened to watch her video, so I'm giving her credit for it. So this is really cute. So when you pull it out, it just says, "A little bird told me it's your special day," and then you just can put your sentiment on here. Even if you want to stick some little M&Ms in here, look at it, it's a little pocket, so you can stick even a little treat in there if you want. But isn't he cute? I made him so saffron. I was going to make it the same color. This is our new color. It's called Tahitian Tide. And this is our new designer series paper coming. Of course, you knew I had to do that. You can also use the same pattern on both sides, but you have to use two pieces. And I'll tell you that when we get the sizes and all that when we get to that. But I'll tell you how you can do both the same pattern, but I actually just used the back side of this polka dot because I like the different patterns on it. I thought it made it more interesting. So this is what I'm sharing today, and yes, of course, I had to use the Pyjas blooms again. But y'all, if you haven't gotten those yet, they are on sale for $18.50, and they are a huge, huge bunch of, look at them. And plus I already pulled out the ones that we're using today, the leaves and the flowers that we're using today. So it's a huge bundle for $18.50, and these are so good, y'all. You know how much I've used them, and I'm going to use them until we don't have them anymore, I guess. But I may even still use them then because I love them so much. And if you get them, I can use them more often. So it's really, really cute. And I just love, I added the little flower up here just to kind of give it something to hold, pull out of. And then I used it for the leaves on the bottom here as well. All right, I already cut out the Pyjas blooms and these little flowers here, which are also from the Pyjas blooms, these little accent flowers. All right, so what you're gonna need for this, it's a fun card. I didn't realize it was going to be as fun as it was, but it really is a fun fold. But I don't know, I would call it a crisscross pocket card. I don't know, that would be my thought on it. But you do need a full sheet of 8.5 by 11, and I'll show you how you do that in a minute. You're going to need a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. This is the piece that we are going to cut diagonally. And we do have to cut the front diagonally too, but I'll show you that all when we get to it. So that's what you need to mat it if you're going to use both sides. If you want two of the same fronts, you have to cut two that are 4 by 5 1/4 because you're going to get opposite sides. And I'll show you what I meant by that when we get to cutting it. So you'll need two if you want the same pattern on both sides. All right. And I think that's pretty much it. You just need scrap. I'm using So Saffron, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic White for the bird. And I'm using the Early Espresso ink and Soft Suede ink for this one. And I'm also using these stitched rectangles, but you can cut a piece. This fits perfectly in there, and this is the second largest. So this piece here, it's 3.5 by 4 3/4. You can just cut it, but this has the stitching, so it makes it extra special. I love the stitching around it. And it does match the stitched Pyjas blooms dies. All right, and then I think that's everything, y'all. So let me go ahead and let's get the bird made and everything, and then we'll start the card. Because the bird comes with the punch, and this is called the Songbird Builder Punch. And this is a bundle. If you buy the bundle, you save 10%. That's the stamp set and the punch. We are using the punch. You can stamp these out as well. You can stamp, the larger one is what cuts this one out. So you can stamp it if you want to make it easier. But I just love to cut it out, and I just think it gives it more dimension when you cut it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the bird. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna punch out the whole thing here, because I'm gonna use a couple of these pieces here. So this is for the bird, and this is his little wing here, those two pieces. This is actually the beak, and this is actually the front, the breast of the bird. So I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to cut that out in the bird front, his little breast part. I'm going to do that in basic white. But you can do whatever you like, however, you can make him whatever color you want. I did want it to contrast the paper. At first I did make one, the Tahitian tide, but it just, couldn't see him very well. And then let me grab my pumpkin pie here, and then we're just going to do his little beak right there. And you can stamp his eyes, by the way, but I just used my little fine tip marker and I just drew his eyes. I thought it just made it super easy. All right, so we are going to put on his little belly here. Like that. And then I'm going to pop up his wing with a tiny mini dimensional. I'll put that on there. And then I'm going to put some blue on his beak here. So to get this, I need to grab my little tool here because he's so little. And I got to get him his little beak there. This thing comes in so handy. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do his eyes with my little, you're just making two little circles. But you can stamp it because they do have the stamp for the eyes. Alright, so there's our little bird ready to go. So we'll set him aside. I'm going to stamp the nest. And we're going to use soft suede for that. And you do have to fussy cut the nest, but oh my goodness, this is super, super easy. Alright, so there's his nest all ready to go. We have the bird, and I did cut out all the little pieces. I'll show you those right now. So there's the little flowers, these little flowers, and then this is the center of the flower, which I'll go ahead and glue that on while we have it here. And then our little leaves. We're not going to use all the leaves, but I wanted to have them ready to go. Alright. Let's get to the card here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my trimmer. We're going to do it on the trimmer because this just makes it easier. So on the 11.5-inch side, you're going to score it at 5.5. So just like you're making a card base. But you're just going to score it. Let's see, I need the small side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn it around, and on the 8.5-inch side, you are going to cut it at 4 1/4. So you're going to end up with two pieces. So there's going to be two pieces just like this. Now what I'm going to do is you are going to take this, and only on one side, there's the score mark in the center here. You are going to draw a diagonal. Let me just draw it with a pencil, make it, maybe it'll be a little bit easier for you to see. So you are going to draw from this corner here. Now, you're not going to draw it, you're going to just cut, but I'm drawing it to show you. to that corner there. You're going to do that on both of these. So just line the point up in the little valley here of the trimmer. Just line them both up, and then you're just going to cut across like that. And then don't throw that away, save it, because you can use that. And in fact, I use that for the flowers and stuff. Okay, so that's one side, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to line it up in the little, I don't know, I want to call it a canal, but the little part of your trimmer. And then you're just going to cut down. It's real easy, like that. And then we are going to fold this way, and then the other one you want to fold the other way. You want to fold it this way. And since I drew on that, I need to erase that little pencil mark here so it doesn't show. All right, so your card is going to go like this, right? It's going to fold just like that. We'll move this all out of the way. All right, let's go ahead, and I need the trimmer again, so let's bring that back. And we are going to cut this the same way. You're going to cut it this way. And make sure you got that nice in that little groove of your trimmer across like that. So then you're going to have two sides. I'm using a different pattern this time. So one is going to go this way, the other one's going to go this way. So that's what it's going to look like on here. So you have both pieces. Now, like I said, if you want both, like the flowers or both the stripes, you need to cut two, because you only get one side on there. All right, so let's go ahead and mat those while we have it out here. You know my favorites are the polka dots. If you saw my haul, you know that I was super excited to get the plaid and, and the polka dots. I love that. These little flowers are super cute too. And then this one. This is a cute little card. So I'm so glad I saw her on there. All right, so we can put this together. We can go ahead and glue it together. Like this. And when you make sure you have it nice and even here. When you glue this part, you want to glue the bottom. And I think I'm going to do it. You can do it either way. You can fold it this way or you can fold it that way. I think I'm going to do it this way. So you want to put it all along the bottom here too, so it seals your bottom across here. And then, oops. And then this one, you want to put it on the bottom and on the side here. And then just fold that over. Just make sure you don't get it under here, because then it'll mess up your paper when you go to put it in. But now you have that little pocket that this will just slide right in. I love that this fit perfectly. All right, let's go ahead and let's decorate it. So let's grab our bird, our nest, and our flowers here. And we are going to use dimensionals here. We're going to pop up the little nest here. And the little bird's going to sit right inside the nest. We're going to use dimensional on the little bird as well. Just like that. And then on one of these leaves, I just cut the top part, and we're just going to use the top. And I didn't even do the sentiment. I need to do the sentiment. We'll put this one on first. I'm going to put that there. And let me grab my piece for the sentiment. And let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use soft suede for that sentiment. Or not soft suede. I'm using early espresso for the sentiments. Almost messed that up. Alright. So this one says, a little bird told me, and we're going to stamp on the top of this. It's your special day. Like that. And that's ready to go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this. Like that. And I'm going to flag this a little bit. These big scissors are not good for doing the flagging. Just happen to have them in my hand. And then this is going to go on the side here, so let's go ahead and put that. I'll put that leaf on top. Put that under there. And then we are going to put this other leaf on this side. Like that. We're going to add these little flowers. I need my take your pick tool again. These are little, but I can at least handle these. It's funny, if any of you have carpal tunnel, you know what I'm talking about. Like picking up little things is really hard to do. And then let's do this one. There, and then this one just goes on the top here, and you're just going to do half of that. So only half of it is on here. Just to give you something to pull it out. And you can put your sentiment on here, or you can write on here. That's what I'm going to do. I'll probably just write. And then this just fits inside like that. Yep. And there you go. Look how cute. Isn't this set adorable? I just love this little set. I think it's so cute. And it comes available on May 3rd. So you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore. If you want to get the pierced blooms, you can get those now because they are retiring. And those are on sale, which really blows me away because they were regular $37 and now they're $18.50. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.